Hi, radiant beings. I am so grateful to be here with you for some plug in and power up. We're moving a little slow this morning because there was a whole lot of offness that was going on in my experience today, and I needed to move through it for good reason. And I want to share that with you because it's so relevant to some of the big things that we're up to right now. So I want to welcome everyone. Thank you for being here. Please let me know when you arrive that you can hear me okay. I've got my mic plugged in and the kids were playing with the cord and it's a little wobbly. So if I sound robotic, please let me know. I even feel like I should just check in on myself just to make sure, because I want to make sure that I'm not sounding like a robot and then you guys will be like, I can't hear what you're saying anyways. So let me just see here. And as you arrive, say hi. Let me know how y'all are feeling. Let me just test this out. Just like a robot and then you guys okay, good. I don't sound like a robot. Okay, perfect. Excellent. If at any point that I do, let me know and I'll unplug it. And I am so warm. Maybe this is part of it too. Sometimes when we feel hot, we feel bothered. Sometimes when we're feeling like, whew, there's a lot of energy, it's a lot to manage, it's a lot to process. And a lot of times when we're feeling the offness, we forget that that offness is part of our purge. It's part of our cleanup. It's part of our cleansing. It's part of what we need to move through in order for our soul's growth to occur. And many times when we hit those walls of offness, when we hit a trigger, when we hit something that's just like, oh my gosh, this feels terrible. This is not fun to deal with. This is not enjoyable. I don't want to look at this. I don't want to deal with this. I don't even want to go through this right now. I just want to feel happy, or I just want to be peaceful, or I just want to feel abundant, or I just want to be healthy, or I just want to have a good day. Some people's just like, I just want to have a good day. And I get it. And yet those off moments come, there's usually a reason. And this morning I had several off moments. I felt off after the weekend. I didn't sleep as much as I normally do. I reconnected. We were at Voyageur Days, which is a festival weekend here. I had an incredible time, like a really beautiful reunion time. And in reconnecting with a lot of different people, I was reflecting, on people's journeys and reflecting on where people are and reflecting on the conversations I had and reflecting even on my own journey and my expansion and who I am and where I am today. And it must have opened something. Okay, it cracked open something. Whenever you sit down to reflect, you almost can expect that something's going to crack open, something's going to happen. And in that happening, so much got revealed, which I just recorded an audio for our divine manifestation experience, which is our new formation of our membership. And this is all around manifestation. And so I just recorded the audio on what the download was. And this is partly what I want to share with you is that when there's an off moment, I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't even figure my way out of it. I couldn't push through it. I couldn't hustle through it. I knew I normally have plug in and power up at 10 a.m. in the morning, and then we have a team meeting, and then there's a sequence to usually Mondays, and I couldn't do anything. I felt frozen in what was bubbling up, frozen in what I was feeling, frozen in what I was experiencing, and so I'm like, I have to just sit. I can't do anything else but sit. I can't go shower and get ready right now. I need to just sit in this. I need to experience this because this is part of the growth. This is part of the journey. This is part of the soul expansion. And one thing that I know for sure, I know this about myself, and I'm pretty sure this is the same for most people. As you process and clear and heal something, it's not just for you. It's for the whole. It's for everyone. We are all connected. So every single time I clear and heal something in me, every time you clear and heal something in you, you're healing and clearing it for everyone you're connected to, for your biology, for your parents, your kids, your ancestors, your soul family, the people around you, the field around you. We are so interconnected. We are not separate beings at all. So as I play my part, as you play your part, we get to clean up the whole. We get to clean up the energy of this planet. We get to clean up the energy within humanity. And that I think is really, really powerful and something powerful to remember. And so when we feel off, sometimes we want to get out of it as fast as possible, or sometimes our mind will start to figure out what's going on here. Why is this happening? Why am I feeling like this? I got to just push through. I don't have time for this. These were some of the thoughts that were coming up. And yet, every time I went to motion myself forward, I either wanted to cry or scream. I'm not sure what, but the energy was like different. So I thought to myself, what do I need to do? And immediately I heard sit still. Just sit still. Don't go make a coffee right now. Don't go shower. You could do plug in and power up later. Just sit. Sit under the tree. Close your eyes. and feel what you feel. And as I did, all this stuff started to come up around not enoughness. This is what I just recorded for the Divine Manifestation Experience members, that they're going to receive a very powerful practice as to how to move through that, which is all part of manifestation. Because a lot of times when we feel not enough, and it catches us in places that you couldn't even imagine. Stuff was coming into my memory and awareness that I was like, oh my God. Every past relationship that was meaningful to me, I always felt not enough. Most of the boyfriends I had, they chose to go with someone else or be with someone else, and I always was left with this feeling of not enoughness. I remember when one of my closest friends, who I had known since I was 6, that's who I hung out with, but she had an opportunity to go play volleyball in North Bay. And I remember when she left high school, it was very abrupt. It was very fast. I felt like somehow our friendship wasn't enough because she was going on to bigger, better things. There were so many memories like this that were flooding through. The times when I cleaned cottages for my mom and dad, I worked for them. And we'd be working. And there was always this underlying feeling that it didn't matter what we did, it wasn't enough. And then I had these memories pop up of past boyfriends saying to me, doesn't matter what I do, it's never enough. And all of a sudden it was like this big mother load of energy came piling through, plowing through, opening up. And I was like, oh my God, if I want to step into abundance, if we want to step into abundance and we want to manifest everything that we want, you can't have not enoughness and scarcity and then try to create abundance. So it was another layer cracking open. And I know that if I just drop in and I heal that, I clear that, I move that energy, the energy does move. And when you know how to move things fast, I move that energy in like 10 minutes. I'm crying, I'm moving the energy. And then I sat and I observed and I was like, okay, is there anything else? And then of course, other memories, as I opened it up and I'm courageous enough to open it up and look at it, I saw other things opening up, other memories coming to the surface of not enoughness. And that one hits like a ton of bricks because we are on an intuitive, inherent level, know our divinity. We know our beauty. We know our grandness. We forget and we fall asleep. And sometimes we believe in what the world has told us or the experiences that we've had that have warped that somehow. And yet the truth is, deep within, we know our amazingness. We know our awesomeness. We know that we have the potential to create worlds upon worlds. And yet we're layered. We have so many pieces layering over top of us that then when we say, I want this abundant life or I want to manifest, and again, we're focused, there's a lot of our conversations that happen in our world around manifestation. And this is why I love the Divine Manifestation Experience rebrand, remodel, rebirth that it's going through, because I said to Gabriel, I could talk about manifestation all day, every day. So it makes sense to have a membership that's solely focused on the manifestation process. So for those of you, if you're curious, I still have more to share with you here today, but if you're curious and you want to enter into a very truthful, capital T, honest, powerful, potent conversation about manifestation, just type the word manifest in the comments below. We have the Divine Manifestation Experience open at the rate that it is. It's lower than what it would be tomorrow. And we still have some really great bonuses like the manifestation map where you're uncovering your unique manifestation process. Your process shouldn't be like mine. Your manifestation journey actually should not be like mine. For real. We're unique beings. We have similarities. There's some overlap. There's some things that we can overlap. But really the truth is you have your journey and I have my journey. Just like kids have their journey. And so just 1 second. I'll be there in 1 sec, okay, babe? Oh, thank you. This is beautiful. Thank you, my love. Oh, he made me something. Thank you, honey. I love it. He made his own squishy for me. So beautiful. He has his own manifestation process. It's not my job to tell you or anyone else that you should manifest like me. That's what's so unique and different about what we're doing inside the manifestation experience right now, is that we're helping you, guiding you to uncover, reveal, open, remember your unique manifestation process. Because y'all have done all the things. We talked about this in our masterclass last week. You all have heard of The Secret. You know the laws of attraction. Yeah, we're streaming on YouTube too. Yeah, we started doing this a couple months ago. We're just starting up on YouTube, because part of it is because Facebook only allows my long form videos to stream on Facebook now for 30 days, and then it all goes away. So that's not fun for me, because I get thousands of views on videos and then in 30 days it's all gone. Like, that's a hit to my heart. So this is partly why we're coming online with YouTube. So it's going to get better and better. We're just starting up. So thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate that. Please say hi too if you're here live with me, because I'd love to celebrate you. So thank you, Heather. I appreciate it. So part of this is, you have so many tools, resources, awareness, knowledge, information about manifestation. You could go chat GPT, anything about manifestation, and you'll get the information. It's no longer about you having more information. This is about us guiding you to open up and uncover your unique manifestation journey. Hi, Megan. Hi, Paige. Thanks for saying hi. And let me know that you can hear me clearly. I was saying at the very beginning that the kids have been playing with our mic. They were in here the other day because it's nice and cool in our office, and they were playing with the mic, and it's all loose. So if it sounds a little rattly, let me know, and I can unplug the mic. So again, this isn't about you learning more information. This is about walking the experience, walking the journey. It's like you could read hiking books all day long and be like, how to be the best hiker. The best way to know how to hike is to go on a hike, right? So look at it the same way. This is what we're doing inside the divine manifestation experience. Thank you so much. Is we're guiding you to walk your unique journey around manifestation. And we're going to guide you with opening up. So this is what I recorded for everybody this morning, was a practice on letting some of the not enoughness come up, but then what do you do with it? And why would we do that, right? And so if you're curious and you want to take this journey, it's only $77 a month. You can cancel anytime. There's no long-term commitment. And there's some great bonuses. We've got your manifestation map. We have miracle mantra library, and we have manifestation library for you as well. So there's a lot of goodness happening in there, and we are just kicking off this 30-day manifestation sprint. And it's really beautiful, really easy, really fun. So again, if you're curious, just type the word manifest in the comments below, and I'll get you the link. Or if Alexandra pops in, she can include the link for you too, to get you guys going, because as of tomorrow, at the end of the day, Tuesday, the rates are going to go back up to $88 a month. Okay. Just to let you know. And there's some really great bonuses that you get access to. So let's come back to the conversation today. In this experience of not enoughness, when this was cracking open, it feels not nice. It feels not nice, because all of a sudden there's radical ability where I'm like, oh, okay, I was hard on some of my ex-boyfriends. I was hard on maybe some of my friends. I was hard on my parents, but I was also hard on, right? Like, I'm sorry, that sounded really inappropriate, but you know what I mean? People were hard on me, right? Like there was a pressure on me, even to be a really good student, to keep those, grade A report cards coming in, to still perform at a high level. And I see that showing up even in my business today, where I can be really hard on myself. Am I doing enough as a homeschooling mama? Am I doing enough in my business? Am I showing up enough for my clients? Am I giving enough? And so all of a sudden, this not enoughness pattern was really revealing itself to me. Even Alexandra messaged me this morning, and she's like, okay, I'm on the go. She goes, we're doing the thing. She's like, let me know if you can hop on for a meeting. And I was like, I can't do anything else right now but sit here. And I didn't know what was going to get uncovered. This is the power of being able to have tools in your back pocket, to be able to not be afraid to feel, not be afraid of your emotions, to drop in for a second, feel what you feel, let it come up, and then know what to do with it. This is everything that we teach our clients in every program we've ever run. It's really important for me. For 23 years, it's been important for me to teach and guide my clients, to empower them to know what to do when they're not in the room with me, to know what to do when they're not in a session with me. Because if you don't know what to do when you're not in a session with me, I'm not doing my job fully, because I'm not empowering you to continue and carry on with the journey. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, babe. I got a new one, a new squishy. He's very cute. I'm going to have to name him. and we'll name him Bluey. He's very cute, right? So this is part of like you guys knowing and empowering yourselves, knowing what to do when the stuff comes up. Because if we don't know what to do when the stuff comes up, then that's when we're left in a panic mode. Because when the stuff comes up, it feels very wobbly. It feels very heavy and tense. And I would rather every client, every person that I know have the tools to be able to move themselves through so that when the stuff comes up, because it does, you know what to do with it. So when I sat and it moved, then all that not enoughness came to the surface, and then I was able to clear it. And as it was clearing, I could see it moving into every relationship, every experience, every memory that came up. It was some were going forward, some were going out because it's in my immediate, and some were going back to my past. To heal it for me, homemade squishies, exactly. Healing it for me, healing it for my family, healing it for my kids, healing it across time and space. This is the power that we have. And healing that one piece, and this is what I said, in everybody who's in the divine manifestation experience, you guys are going to hear this because I'm going to drop the audio as soon as I wrap up here. And the practice for you. Healing this piece is so important, especially when it comes to your manifestation, because whatever you're manifesting, manifestation is a state of abundance, an abundance of, you fill in the blank. An abundance of money, abundance of time, abundance of love, abundance of space, abundance of health, abundance of clean air. There's no shortage. But this is what we have to be open enough to heal and to clear so that we create space. And from space, then when we start the manifestation sequence, you get your engines going, you're actually manifesting, creating what it is that you truly want without that barrier in the way. So it's really, really important to be able to heal the grit, heal the stuff that comes up. And again, if you want access to this, and this is piquing something, stirring something within you, I highly recommend to lean in. Type the word manifest, we'll get you the link. We're just starting this 30-day journey today. It's only $77 a month. You can cancel anytime. It's super, super easy to jump in and say yes. And you get your own manifestation map. We go through this journey together. We know that if you show up, when you show up and you do the inner work, you are going to see results. We've seen it with tens of thousands of our clients. When they show up, they do the work. They come in with open heart, open mind. They're willing to bring the energy conversation into the mix. You're going to see results really, really, really fast because it's you. It's your manifestation sequence, not mine. I have a manifestation sequence. I have abundance accelerators that we do facilitate and thrive. This is something different that we're doing inside the experience because it's important for me to know that you are empowered so that outside of the sessions, outside of Plug In and Power Up, outside of when I connect with you, you have the tools to move yourself through so that when those moments come where you're like, whoa, I'm having an off day, like it's feeling really off. Those off vibes are there to grow you, to teach you, to elevate you if you're not afraid to drop in, and if you have the tools to move yourself through. And then once you do, the elevation comes, the teaching comes, the wisdom comes. The wisdom's right there. But it's like you can't access wisdom if you have a bunch of static and muck in the way. Clear the stuff, you get the wisdom. And that's what dropped in, and that's what I shared in that audio, the wisdom. Because the wisdom, that's the pearl. If any of you were a part of this past season, in and around the summer solstice, we had the whole pearl activation workshop. The pearl, you get to become more of your pearl self. Activate your pearl. Take the grit and turn it to gold. Take the grit and turn it to a gem. But we have to do that. No one can do that for you. No one else can make your pearl. You have to do it. So this is one of the most empowering conversations, decisions, and choice points. So whenever you feel off, know that it's because it's a grit to gold moment. You get to step into your pearl. You get to perfect the pearl. And if you want some further support, you want to do this in tandem with what we're doing right now, the way we're facilitating this 30-day manifestation map is we're doing it real time. So we're tuning in to the energy. We're tuning into the higher frequencies of the whole group, everybody who has said yes. And we have, I think, almost 40 people in there now, which is really great. I'm so excited. Plus our thrivers, plus our light leaders. And we're tuning into this energy. What do they need today? And as I'm shown, and Gabriel's being shown, we're having to do the work real time, right in that moment, to move so that we can connect and then elevate and connect to the wisdom and then bring the wisdom through. That's what's happening in this journey. So I'm so excited about it. I couldn't have planned this any better. This is such divine orchestration that's unfolding. So again, if you want to be a part of this, it's only $77 a month, no commitment until tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, the rate is going to go back up to $88 a month. You can still come in after that if you want. Just know that you're going to save yourself some moolah if you do that today. And we live in a field where there's so much abundance. If you trust that there's abundance, there's abundance. If you open to clear some of the stuff, you're going to elevate up to more wisdom, which is going to create even more abundance and more flow. And so type the word manifest. We'll get you the link, even if you're catching the replay or wherever you're dialing in from. Type the word manifest. There's some great bonuses still on the table. And I'm so excited to welcome all the new people in. I'm going to go post this audio for everybody right now, get them going. And thank you so much for being here today. Just remember that if there's ever an off moment, those off vibes are there for a reason. They're the teachers. They are to teach you. They're to help you move and process some stuff that's probably been buried within you for however long. And then once you move that, you get to the wisdom. That's the pearl. You get to the wisdom. And then the pearl gets to shower you with love and goodness. And I just know there's going to be greater waves of abundance that are going to come in because of what happened this morning. So when people talk about like, what's the result? If you just look at what the opposite is, what's the opposite of abundance? Lack, scarcity, not enoughness. Well, that's what I just cleared this morning. And that's what we're helping all the people in the divine manifestation experience clear in a few moments when I go post and publish that for them. That's when we clear that and that gets moved out of the way. What's on the other side of not enoughness and scarcity and lack? Oh yeah, abundance. I get to manifest and have whatever it is that I want. There's abundance waiting on the other side. So the moment you clear something, the wisdom is usually whatever the opposite is. Just like if you cleared pain, there's freedom on the other side. If you clear, I don't use the word HATE, but if some people do, you clear that. What's on the other side of that? Love. You clear constriction. What's on the other side of that? Expansion. This is the process. This is the journey to wisdom. This is how we get better and better. This is how we get more abundant. This is how we get to manifest and create all the things that we want. So again, if this appeals to you, if this calls to you, type the word manifest. We'll get you going right away. I'm going to go publish this audio, maybe put some nice music in behind it for everybody. So it's really, really beautiful and powerful and potent. And I want to thank you for being here. Thank you so much for showing up for yourself. Thank you for showing up for your growth. This work, we call it light work. It's always been light work. We've called it light work for at least 25 years that I can recall. But sometimes it feels like hard work. It's only hard when you don't know what to do with it. It's only hard when you don't know what to do. But when you're empowered and you have the tools to make that shift, it becomes easy. Easy work, light work. And then the light gets revealed. The wisdom gets revealed. You go higher, you get lighter and lighter, brighter and brighter. Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Again, type the word manifest if you want to come and join us in the divine manifestation experience where you're going to get your own manifestation map. If you love this video, share it. I think it's so important right now, always, for everyone to learn how to manifest properly and have these conversations, these very honest, beautiful, clear conversations. Share the video. I love you all so much. Can't wait to see you again very, very soon. Bye. Mwah.